Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. So today we are on the page number 339.
339.
Yes, Atasalini. So that is about the Ekavida Rupa Sangaha. So after talking about the Rupa, what is the Rupa? Then briefly the Buddha explained there is 4 great elements and also the other dependent or derivatives, the Rupa that derive from the 4 great elements. And then the Buddha continued to analyze Rupa in many different ways, as a 1, as 2, as 3, and so on. So here commentator start to explain Rupa, combination or collection of a Rupa as 1. So Rupa Sangaha. Rupa Sangaha. So every types of a Rupa has been included under one name, under one name. Okay. So that is called Ekavida Rupa Sangaha. So in commentary, they are mentioned Idani dan Vaithara do Dasi do Ega Vidadihi Ega Dasahi Sangahehi Mātikā Tapendo Sabban Rupan Nahedu di Adi Maha. That is the connection sentence. In Bali, it is called Anusandi. In the Bali study, such sort of sentence is called Anusandi, because it shows the connection between previous paragraphs and following paragraphs. Idani, but here what we have is only the last part, Aparanusandi. As we discussed before, there are 2 Anusandi. There are 2 parts in the Anusandi sentence. One is Boba Anusandi, and then the other is Abara Anusandi. So we can simply take note as old information and new information. So here, Idani now, Dan Vaithara do, Dan here Ripadu Rupa. Materiality, Vaithara do, entity, Dasi do, to show. Ega Vidadihi. Ega Vidadihi. Ega Dasahi, Sangahehi. So with the 11 collections. So led by the 1 portion, okay, 1 group of 1. So it means that there will be 11 groups. So Rupa will, what the Buddha want to explain in detail Rupa by me through the 11 collections. That's why mātikā tapendo, mātikā content, tapendo. So tapedi, it means what? To place or to put. So to play the mātikā content of this 11 types, the Buddha uses Sabban Rupa Nahedu di Adi Maha. So this what? Led by the Sabban Rupa Nahedu is said by the Buddha. Here the Buddha is understood. because the quotation refer to the Dhammasaṅgaṇīpāḷi. So sometimes the subject is not mentioned there. So in that case, we have to understand, okay, understandable. So in the Pali Dhammasiriya examination or any other examinations, sometimes they ask students to, because in the original test there is no subject is provided. That's why whether you know the content or context of this test or not, they usually ask the question by putting the proper appropriate subject. So please translate this sentence like that. So in this case, you can say here, the Buddha, said by the Buddha, or the Buddha said this word, Sabharupa Nahetu, etc. Tatha therein, Sabharupa the idam badam, the word Sabharupa. So Sabharupa Nahetu with the open inverted comma. Sabharupa Nahetu, Sabharupa Ahetukaṃ, T, and then close inverted comma. Thus, A1 in this manner, Sabhavadihi with all was, Sadhe together with Yojitavam should be joined with the with all what. Okay, that will be it will be good for you if you look at the Dhammasaṅgaṇīpāḷi, and then it is understandable for you. In the Dhammasaṅgaṇīpāḻi page number, let me see, page number 145.
145.
Yeah, 145. Then only in the very beginning there you see second line, second paragraph, second line. Sabharupa Nahetu. Only one word, Sabharupa, is provided. Then it means, according to that commentary statement, the word Sabharupa should connect with the following words also, with all of the 43 words. Sabharupa Nahetu, Sabharupa Ahetukaṃ, Sabharupa Hetu Vipyuta, like that. All rupas are not root or rootless, all rupas are dissociate from the root, and so on. So that is the point. A commentator want to make sure. So Sadhin Yoji Davan. So reading the commentary is helpful for us to know the connection also, which word to be connected up to what. Sabani wachidani, Sabani e wachida cha edani. You can divide Sabani, edani Sabani. Ewa. Nahedudi adini, te jadali sabadani, uddeso. Okay. So there are 43 words. Okay, 43 words are mentioned clearly. So in the Dhammasaṅgaṇī. So it is led by the Nahetu. So Sabani, Ewa, Edani, Edani Sabani. Padhani, Uddeso. So all are ni. Yuda gender, right? Padhani, Edani, Sabani, Edani, ja. So the only 43, it means not more than that, not less than that. So with the word Ewa, so it is indicated there is only 43, there are only 43 words. So te su patipadiya or chadali sabadani mātikā do gahitawa tapidani. So among these 43 was Patipadiya means in the order of what? In the order of the word. So I don't know whether you do in your application you have a footnote or not. But here in my book there is a footnote. In some manuscripts there is, instead of Patipadiya, they have a Badapatipadiya. Badapatipadiya is the according to the order of the words. So Chatalisa Badani 40 words. Tapidani having placed, has placed or have placed. Taking mātikā dog hedawa, taking from the mātikā. So mātikā refer to what? Tikaṃ mātikā and dukaṃ mātikā. We have a du mātikā. So so ultimate realities are grouped into 3 and grouped into 2 as a called mātikā. So the first 43, it means among these 43 words, the first 40 words are taken from the mātikā. And then awasane, the end, at the end, tini, three words and at the end. Mātikā moddaka ni. So it is out of mātikā. Okay? Out of mātikā. Moddaka means release. Something released from something, and also something outside another thing. So in the Vinaya Piṭaka, so there is, if we read the commentaries, Vinaya commentary, then there is a what? Some of the decisions are not provided in the Pali text. Then, so but it is necessary to mention in order to make a proper judgment whether it is appropriate or not, whether it is sinful or not, or if it is sinful, if it is an offense, then what sort of offense? So whether it is a dukkata offense or dupasita offense or tolajaya or barajika or sangadisita like that. So they need more explanation. In that case, Venerable Buddha Kosa is trying to provide so some other explanations. Sometimes such explanations maybe 4 or 5 or maybe more pages. So that is called Pali Moddaka Vinaya. Okay, Pali Moddaka Vinaya. Vinaya is a decision. Moddaka means out of Pali. So Pali text. Out of Vinaya Pali text. But it is provided there. So when after the Venerable Buddha Kosa, Sangha, okay, Vinaya Sangha commentator.
Sayadaw.
Yes.
We lost you for a little bit there, so I didn't hear you quietly. You said the Venerable Buddha Kosa, and then I didn't hear you anymore.
Venerable Buddha Kosa, yeah, he write when he write the Vinaya commentary, right?
Yes.
Samanda Basadika. So in the Samanda Basadika, we can see some of the decisions that does not pertain to original text, original Vinaya text. Okay. So such sort of session is called Pali Moddaka Vinaya. Okay, Pali Moddaka Vinaya decision, which is out of Pali, which does not belong to the Vinaya Piṭaka. It means it is not, the Buddha didn't mention directly but we need to have some clarification of the rules. Okay? In that case, Venerable Buddha Gosa provide some decisions. So that they go Bali Mudaka Vinijaya. So so after the Venerable Buddha Gosa, then there appear another commentary, Vinaya commentary, that they call Vinaya Sangaha Atthakatha. So Vinaya Sangaha Atthakatha is actually nothing but a combination or collection of all the Pali Mudaka Vinaya from the Samanda Pasadika. So that just collect that such sort of explanations from the Samanda Pasadika and then combine a book. That is called Vinaya Sangaha Atthakatha. So here it is what I say is because I see Mudaka, Mātikā Mudaka here. So something which does not belong to the Mātikā. It means does not belong to tika or duka. Out of tika, duka. Okay. So that, yeah.
So in that word, mātikā, muktakaniti, that mātikā refers to the tikaṃ mātikā and dukaṃ mātikā, right, Sayadaw?
Yes, yes.
But what about the word mātikā at the first sentence, Sayadaw? There's ida ni tang vitharato des dasse tung eka vida di hi eka dasse hi sangahe hi mātikāṃ tapento. That mātikā is not dukaṃ mātikā and tikaṃ mātikā, right, Sayadaw?
Yeah, yeah. That is just content.
Right.
Content of yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Content. This what is belong to the Mātikā door and Mātikā Mudaka. So the word Mātikā here refer to tikaṃ mātikā, dukaṃ mātikā.
Sarah, in front we have the dini, right? Awasane dini.
Yeah, the last three.
Yeah.
The last three. So if you count, there were you will see 43 words in the Dhammasaṅgaṇīpāḷi. So the last three. So the last three here you can see. You can count from the backward. The last one is a Jarabi Buddha. Okay, and then second to the last is Anicca. So Rupa is Anicca, impermanent, and then another one Rupa is tortured by the aging. So and also another one Chahi Vinyanehi Vinyayam. Okay, Chahi Vinyanehi Vinyayam. That can be known through the six types of consciousness, like eye, ear, nose, tongue, and body, and mind consciousness. So that these three, Chayi Vinyani, Vinyayam, and then Anicca, Jarabi Buddha, the last three words. These three words are not belong to the tikaṃ mātikā and dukaṃ mātikā. So that's why it is called Mātikā Mudaka. That's A1 in this way. Dawa, firstly, Patame Sangahe in the first collection. So in the first collection, so in this collection, Rupa is in the light, or Rupa is collected. Every Rupa is collected under the one name. So different one names. So it is a one, maybe. Every Rupa we can include under the name of a Nahetu. They are no root. Okay. Then if you say Nahetu, then every Rupa you can include there. And also they are rootless. So in that case also every Rupa we can include it there. In this way, under these 43 terms, every types of a Rupa can be included. So you don't need to take a Hedu, Nahedu also. Okay. So if some of the rupa is a hetu, some of the rupa is a na hetu, then we can say that is a dukkha, not ekakaṃ. Ekavida. So in this first collection, Pali Vavathana Mewa Veditavam. What we have to know is only what the analysis of the test, analysis of the test, Pali test, Dhammasaṅgaṇīpāḷi test. Tatha Dutiya Saṅgaha. Similarly, we should know only what analysis of the Pali. Pali was given in the Dhammasaṅgaṇī in the second collection, collections of the rupa into 2 types or 3 types, 4 types, and so on. So please turn to the page number 340, and then Duvida Rupa Saṅgaha. Okay, so rupa, collection of the rupa into 2 groups. So Tattarayan Nayo, this is the method here. Dutiya Saṅgahe in the second collection. Tawa, firstly, Satam Chattaro Catukkaṃ. There are how many? Satam Chattaro Catukkaṃ. So 104 dukas. So rupas are analyzed into 2. So there are 104 dukas. So if and then when we study Pali, Dhammasaṅgaṇīpāḷi, we have a scene. So Tatha therein, Ati Rupa Upada. Ati rupa no upada di adayo. So with here in my book, they are mentioned Ati rupa upada, Ati rupa no upada within the bracket, within the open inverted comma and close inverted comma. Di adayo. So it means the word led by the rupa, Ati rupa upada, Ati rupa no upada. Okay. Ademi. Chodasa. Ademi Chodasa. Adi means at the beginning. Avasana means the end. Ademi Chodasa here means the first 14. Okay? The first 14. Dukkha. Ademi Chodasa Dukkha. The first 14 dukkas. They are called what? Bhagainaka Dukkha Nama. They are miscellaneous dukkha. Okay, Bhagainaka dukaṃ. Because the reason is given here. Anya manya sambandha bhavato. If we divide, anya manya sambandha abhavato. Because there is no connection between each other. Okay, no connection between each other. So these 2 dukkas, these 14, the first 14 dukkas, so they have no connection one another. Maybe first dukkha is one type, the second dukkha is another. So that's why we can simply name. Commentator make us easy to recognize these 40 as a Bhagainaka dukkha. So miscellaneous. The first 14 are miscellaneous dukkas. Miscellaneous. The door, then Ati Rupam Chakku Sampasa Vatu di Adayo Panja Visati Dukkha. So there are 25 dukkha. I've done that. So in the Dhammasaṅgaṇī, so maybe 2 paragraphs are there. So yeah. So led by the Ati Rupam Chakku Sampasa Vatu. So altogether, in the 2 paragraphs, it contains 25 dukkas. Okay, these 25 dukkas we can call Vatu Dukkha Nama. So these 25 dukkha's can be categorized as Vatu Dukkha. The reason is because Vatu Avatu Upaparekana Vasena Pavadada. Vatu Avatu Upaparekana Vasena Pavadada, because it happens Pavadada, because of the state. Because it happens is okay, right? But what it means happening? Wasena by means of Vatu Avatu, whether it is a Vatu or Avatu, whether it is a base or not base. Upaparekana. Upaparekana means what? Parekana.
Like investigation or
Yeah.
investigating or something like examining.
Examining, analyzing. Okay. So whether they belong to Vatu base or not. So it happens. The 25 dukkha's happens by means of the analysis, whether they are by means of the examining or considering whether they are base or baseless, whether they are base or not base. Okay? Then that's why these 25 dukkha's led by the Ati-rupa, Chekku Sampasa Vatu, they are called Vatu Dukkha. Okay? In the Dhammasaṅgaṇīpāḷi, in my book, there are two paragraphs. The first paragraph is about the Chekku. Then second paragraph, Chekku Sampasa and Vatu. Then the other paragraph is Sodagana Jivakaya. Okay?
So,
Okay.
Sayadaw,
Yes.
then what does it mean? It means that they are called the Vatu Dukkha because they happen or occur or exist by means of the investigation where they are not. It is Vatu or not Vatu.
Mm-hmm.
And what does that mean? I don't understand what it means.
Because if you look at the Dhammasaṅgaṇīpāḷi, that will make you clear. Okay. So every dukkha is investigated basing on the what to. Okay. Every dukkha. For example, first dukkha here you see, Chekku Sampasa Vatu. Ati-rupam Chekku Sampasa sa na Vatu. So some of the rupa, there is a rupa, which is the base for the eye contact. So, okay, the base of the eye contact. And also another type is the rupa, which is not the base of the eye contact. Okay, so in this way, all the time we consider regarding the base, regarding the Vatu.
I see. So then what kind of samasa is that?
Which one? Vatu Dukkha.
Vatu paparikana.
Upaparikana.
Yes.
Vatu avatu upaparikana vasena. So then there are many compounds are there.
Yeah, no, we don't need to worry about the word vasena. So we know Vatu and Avatu, it can be done that. Okay. But then Vatu, and then upaparikana. What kind of samasa is that?
This is Dutiya Dapurisa. Yeah. So upaparikana means investigating. Investigating to what? To base or not. What do you in Myanmar here translation Sayadaw translated as what do you out to you go sisi swampian. So where by means of investigating what to rupa and our to rupa.
So Sarah, I think it's chati taprisa, but in the sense of gamatha.
Gamma.
No, I mean the what with the upa parikana. You see, the prefix is upa and the bari. The root is ika and the second is ana. So if the ana were to connect with the genitive case, right? So that means what is a genitive case, but is a gamatha meaning. Right?
That is also possible. The you bajaya or ana is okay. Mostly they join the end of the case ending or the past part. Okay, and it's maybe chati vibhati, and then in the sense of the sense is a dutiya. That's okay. What to it means what to our to ya upa breakana, what to our to upa breakana. So that is more reasonable. So then between what to and our to we can join donda, right? Donda samasa. Okay. Then so past one we can take no past 40 is that Bhagainaga Duka. Then the following two paragraph that contain 25 dukkha. We can simply name it as a what to dukkha. So commentator just make us to recognize easily. So when we study Dhammasaṅgaṇī, we can easily sum up with the help of this kind of classification. And then Dato Ati Rupan Jaku Sampasasa Aramanandi Adayo Panjavisati Aramana Naramana Uba Brekana Wasina Bawadada Aramana Dukanama. The same structure. So here the other two paragraphs, yeah, that belong to that led by the Adhirupan Jaku Sampasasa Aramana. So there we have 25 dukkha's. So these 25 dukkha's can be called what? Aramana dukkha, because it happens by means of the investigating whether they are aramana rupa or anaramana rupa or not aramana rupa. So that is another 25. So also the same structure but a different name for the ayatana dukkha. Tado adhirupan chakayatanandi adayo dasa. Okay, there is only dasa 10. Ayatana nayatana upa breakana wasina bawadada ayatana dukkha nama. Then after that there we see 10 two paragraphs. Okay, there are also two paragraphs. So they say whether it is a chakayatana or not chakayatana. There are 10 dukkha's. So these 10 dukkha's are categorized as ayatana dukkha because they investigate with these two investigate with these these 10 dukkha's. We try to investigate whether they are ayatana or not ayatana. So Dato Adhirupan Jaku Dhatu di Adayo Dasa. Dhatu Adadu Upabrekana was in number what Dada Dhatu Dukkha Nama. Then the other two paragraphs which pertain what 10 dukkha's. So it is led by the Adhirupan Jaku Dhatu. So there is a rupa which we call what? I element. So there are also rupa which we call not I element, and so on. So in this way, these 10 are called what? Dhatu dukkha. the same structure. Tado Adhirupan Jakundariyanti Adayo Atta. Okay. Then after that, there you can see two paragraphs. No, only one paragraph and the other 2 lines or 3 lines. So they are what? It includes how many? 8 dukas. So left by the Chakundariya. So up to Jividendriya. Okay, Jividendriya. So these 8 dukas are called Indriya dukkha because it happens by investigating whether they are Indriya rupa or Anindriya rupa. So then Tado Adhirupan Kaya Vinyati Adayo. After that, there are 12. So up to the end of the dukkha, duvida rupa sangaha. So there are 12 vadas, 12 dukkas. These 12 dukkas we can categorize as a sukkuma rupa dukkha. Okay, sukkuma rupa dukkha. Because all the categories, all the rupa that belong to these 12 dukkas are only what? Sukkuma rupa. So the investigation is whether they are sukkuma rupa or not. Okay. So sukkuma rupa. Upa breakana wasena bawadada sukkuma rupa dukkha nama. So the same structure. Yeah. So altogether you can enumerate 14, 25, 25, and then 10, 10, and also 8, 12. Altogether you have 104. So this what the commentator help us to recognize easily the Duvida Rupa Sangha. So there are 104 dukkas. Then next collection is the Tivida Rupa Sangha. So Rupa is included under the 3 categories. So Tatiya Sangahi Satandi Nija Tikani. So the usage is what the Satan previously also Satan Jataroja. The 104. So Satan Jataroja. So Dini here is a Satan Dinija. 103 tika. There are 103 tikas. So just we have to minus only 1 from the previous 104 dukkha. But if we understand the dukkha, duvida, rupa sangha, here for the tika, we will be much easier to understand, to remember. Tatiya Sangahi Satanti Nija Tikani, there are 103 tikas. Tata, there are Tudiya Sangahi in the Tudiya Sangha, second collection. Uddeso, that has been said. Chauda Sasu 14, Pagainaga Dukesu, among the 14 miscellaneous dukkha. Ekakaṃ ajatika dukaṃ. So 1 dukkha, which is called ajatika. Whether it is ajatika rupa or bahira rupa, we have such one. Sehi, terasahi. So with the remaining what? Remaining 13 dukkas, yojito, having covered, having joined. Okay. So we put ajatika and bahira. So that dukkha we take in our hand, and then we put this one as the main thing, and then we trying to check whether this one is what ubada or not ubada, so on. So in this way, Yanda Rupa Ajati Ganda Upada. Yanda Rupan Bahidan Dan Ati Upada. Ati no Upada. So this way of saying, how do you understand? How do you translate? Yanda Rupa Ajati Dan Upada. Yanda Rupan Bahidan Dan Ati Upada. Ati no Upada. So whatever Ajatika Rupa, internal Rupas, they are called what? Upada Rupa. Upada Rupa. And then Yanda Rupa Bahida, whatever Rupa, which is the Bahida external. Then Ati Upada, Ati no Upada. That Bahida Rupa, some of the Bahida Rupa belong to Upada, some of the Bahida Rupa does not belong to Upada Rupa. So in this way, the Buddha analyzed Rupa into three. So Divida, Adina Nayena Tapida. So in this method, with this method that has been placed, so Terasa Pakinaka Tiganama. So they have become 13. Because out of 14 dukas, we pick up one as a main rupa, and then trying to analyze it with the other remaining 13, one after another. So altogether we will have a 13 Pakinaka Tika. And then the remaining are the same. Tado Demewa Dukaṃ. Sesa Dukehi Satin Yojidoa. So after that duka here means Ajatika duka. Sesa Dukehi Satin Yojidoa, with the remaining dukas having joined together with the remaining dukas. Yanda Rupam Bahidan Dan Cheku Sampasa Nawatu. Yanda Rupa Ajatikan Dan Ati Sampas Cheku Sampasa Watu. Ati Cheku Sampasa Nawatu. So even up to the Watu Aramana and so on, Watu Aramana Indriya, and then Vinyati and so on. So it trying to analyze Adina Nayena with this method. Sesa Tika Tapida, the remaining Tikas are placed. Tesam Namanja Kananaja. So the name, their name, you can take note as we have as the Vanuya Buddha are provided in the duka, like a Watu duka, Watu Tika. Here you can take a Watu Tika, Aramana Tika, and then Ayadana Tika, Indriya Tika, and then Sukuma Tika, Namanja. So also Gananaja, numbers, enumeration. So Tesan Yewa, Watu Duga Dina Wasena Viridava. So Nama, name and enumeration should be known by means of the their Watu Duga, etc. So Watu Duga, Watu Diga, here we will be Watu Diga, Aramana Diga, Indriya Diga, Ayarana Diga, Dhatu Diga, and so on. Idham, this is Dhammasaṅgaṇī Pāli Vavatthana. So this is analysis of the Pali words in the that collection. And then Chatobidhādi rūpakaṃ. So the 4-4, 5-4, 6-4, 7-4, and so on. Chatobidhādi rūpakaṃ. Because commentator want to maybe summarize, want to make it brief. That's why here I put the word adi. Catukkaṃ Saṅgahi Dvavi Sati Catukkaṃ. So in the Catukkaṃ, in the fourth collection, there are, we can see 22. Okay, 22 Catukkaṃs. Tatha Sabba Pachimo Ati Rupan Ubada Ati Rupan no Ubada Di. Tatha Sabba Pachimo A1 Ida Wodam Mātikā Anamasaitwa Tabido Idari Bana Amasaitwa Tabida. So that there Adhirupa Ubada, Adhirupa no Ubada. So without taking. So let me read translation here. Tatha Amandi is 22 Catukkaṃ. Sabba Pachimo, the last one. So here, the last Catukkaṃ. So the last Catukkaṃ is what? The last Catukkaṃ, if you read in the Dhammasaṅgaṇīpāḷi, page number 153, there you will see the last Catukkaṃ is a daytam, sudam, mudam, viññādam, rūpa. Okay, daytam, sudam, mudam, viññādam, rūpa. So rūpa is analyzed into 4. So data rūpa, that can be seen, that can be heard, that can be muda, recognized, that can be what? No. So in this way, rūpa, in the Dhammasaṅgaṇī, rūpa is analyzed into 4 fold. That this is the last Catukkaṃ. So Sabba Pachimo. Ati Rupan Ubada. Ati Rupan no Ubada the A1. So if you look at the structure or the Catukkaṃ, there you can see the difference. So with the last one, the last Catukkaṃ and the previous 13, previous Catukkaṃs. In the previous Catukkaṃs, you can see on the page number 152, Dhammasaṅgaṇī, paragraph number 586. There you see Yanda Rupa Ubada, Tan Ati Ubadena, Ati Nubadena, and so on. This is the way they analyze in the first or the previous Catukkaṃs. And then, but in the following, in the last Catukkaṃ, the Buddha didn't use such a structure, just use data, sutta, mutta, viññāta. Okay, so why? So idam A1, thus in this manner, it means like Ati Rupa Ubada, Ati Rupa no Ubada. Ida means in that fourth session, and the last Catukkaṃ, uddeso mātikā anamasaitwa. Without using mātikā, okay, mātikā anamasaitwa. Mātikā here, how can we translate mātikā? Mātikā anamasaitwa. Without touching. Amasati means a touch. Anamasaitwa means without touching the mātikā. That has been used in the rūpakaṇḍaṃ. Ida here referred to in the rūpakaṇḍaṃ. In this material session, so it is used what? Ati Rupa Ubada, Ati Rupa no Ubada. This is the sort of what structure or mātikā. Here mātikā, I think it is used. Let me check mātikā first. Abhidhamma Piṭaka, where is it? Oh, you can see the mātikā is it referred to Dhammasaṅgaṇīpāḷi page number 146. They are Abhidhamma Piṭaka, Abhidhamma Piṭaka, like this. This sort of mātikā, okay? Without using that sort of mātikā, okay? So the last catukkaṃ is for the daytime, suddhaṃ, muddhaṃ, viññādhaṃ, like that. So it does not pertain to the previous mātikā, okay? In this rūpakaṇḍaṃ. Tapido, idare pana amasaitwa tapida, but for the others, so using this structure, this mātikā, the Buddha placed catukkaṃ, how it happened. Ida in this fourth collection, Dawa. Firstly, dhammasaṅgaṇī, pakainake su adido tayo dukaṃ, te su ekakaṃ gahitawa, yandaṃ rūpaṃ upada ta ati upadainaṃ, ati nupadinaṃ di adinanayena, pancahi dukahi, saddeṃ yojitawa, dukateya mulata mulaka ademi, panja dasa catukkaṃ tapita, yandaṃ rūpaṃ upada ta ati upadainaṃ. So here we check there. The commentator mentioned here pancahi dukahi saddeṃ yojitawa dukateya mulaka ademi panja dasa catukkaṃ 15 catukkaṃ. So we have a 23 catukkaṃ. Among the 23 catukkaṃ, 22 catukkaṃ. 15 catukkaṃ have been used. Dukateya mulaka. So let's check up to where. Yandaṃ rūpaṃ upada upadainaṃ. Up to the yandaṃ rūpaṃ upadainupadaniya ta ati dure ati santike. Up to that. So we will read it again here. Catukkaṃ, how it is placed like this. Jedawa ida duida sangahi pakainake su adido tayo dukaṃ. So firstly we will translate the word by word here. Catukkaṃ, where it is. Ida in this fourth collection. Dawa, firstly here means before Divida, the third collection. Dhammasaṅgaṇī in the second collection. Okay, collection of Rupa into two groups, Duvida. Okay, so in the Dhammasaṅgaṇī, Pakainakesu among the Pakainaka dukas. So we have 14 Pakainaka dukas, you see, in the Duvida. Rupa Sangha. There we see 14 Pakinaka Duka. Adido, in the very beginning, Tayo, 3, Ye Duka. The first 3 dukas are there. Okay, there are the first 3 dukas. We can take Ubada, and then Ubadena, and then Ubadenu Badaniya. Okay, Ubada, Ubadena, and then Ubadenu Badaniya. The 3 first dukas are there. So among these 3 dukas, first 3 dukas, ekakaṃ, so to each dukkha, Kahetawa, having taken each dukkha, okay, yandam, and then anubadena, yandam, rupa ubada, adi ubadena, adi nubadena, the adina nayena. So with this method, pancha hi, it means 5. Dukehi with the dukkha, sade yojitawa. Having joined together with the 5 dukkas. So dukkataya mulaka. So dukkataya mulaka means the mulaka. Ka means has, something which has. Mula, something which has a mula. Then mulaka. So dukkataya here means 3 dukkha. So it based on the 3 dukkha. Okay, having based on the 3 dukkha. Ademi in the very beginning, Panchadasa, 15, Catukkaṃ, Tapita. The first 15 Catukkas has been placed there by taking what? The first 3 dukkha from the Duvida session, from the Duvida Rūpakaṇḍaṃ session. So it means Ubada. You can check in the Catukkaṃ. So first 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The first 5 paragraphs are start with the Ubada Rupa. And then these Ubada Rupas are analyze whether they are Ubadena or Anubadena. Okay, and then after that Ubadenu Badaniya or not, and then Sabbatiga or Abhidhamma, and then whether they are Olarika or Sukuma. Okay, Olarika or Sukuma, like that. And then whether they are Dure or Sandiki. So in this way, we 1, 2, 3, 4. So by taking the first dukkha, we try to join with the remaining 5. Okay, remaining 5 dukkas. In this way, we can get the first 5 dukkha, and also for the second 5, first 5 catukka, and then for the second 5 catukka, maybe that time we put Ubadena in the main place, and then we try to analyze whether they are Sanidasana or Anidasana, Sabbatiga or Abhidhamma, and then Mahabuddha or Ubada, Mahabuddha or not. And then Ubadena, Olarika or Sukuma, and then Dure or Sandiki. And then Sanidasana, Anidasana. So that the way. So it means the first 15 catukkas are based on the first 3 dukkha. Idhani now. So next one. Chatutho, the 4th. Yo ayan Sanidasana dukkha. There is Sanidasana dukkha, which is the 4th one, in the dukkha, Duvida Rūpakaṇḍaṃ. So there is Sanidasana dukkha. So this Sanidasana dukkha yandan rupam Sanidasananda ati sapadikan ati abdikan di adina nayena parehiwa ati ubada ati no ubada di adina nayena purimehiwa dugehi sade athabawado kamabawado wisesa bawado yoga nagachati. So why don't we join the remaining one? It means the fourth one. The fourth one means Sanidasana Dukkha with any other dukkha's. So the reason here commentator give is there are 4 reasons. Number 1 is Athabhavado. Okay. Athabhavado. Athabhavado means Atha means the meaning. So Abhava means meaningless. Because if we join, there is no meaning. That's why they are not joined with the previous dukkha or following dukkhas. Parehiwa, purimehiwa. Parehi means following a dukkha. Purimehi means previous dukkha. Because there is no meaning. Athabhavato. And then kama bhavado. Kama means order. because it is not orderly, that's why also it is not used here. And then another one is visesa bhavado. Okay, visesa bhavado. There is no significant difference. Okay, no significance in terms of the meaning. So even though if we join there, if we join Sanidasana Dukkha with the previous Ubada or Ubadina and so on, there will be no special meaning, no significant meaning. That's why this is also not used. That's why yoga nagachati. So Sanidasana Dukkha is not joined with the previous dukkha and the following dukkhas to form the four types of dukkha. 4 types. So that the Chatobhida Rūpakaṇḍaṃ is a little bit long. So I think we will finish this one on Wednesday, coming Wednesday. So I hope you will read this one before, maybe tomorrow you will read, and then maybe on Wednesday we can discuss more about this. We can make it clearer. So with this we will conclude for today. Thank you for listening. Maybe Mr. Ryan is stay connected.
Yeah, I'm still here, Sayadaw.
Okay, thank you. So Buddha Sasanam Jidan Dayadu. Buddha Sasanam Jidan Dayadu. Buddha Sasanam Jidan Dayadu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Sadhu. Thank you so much,
Sayadaw.
Sayadaw.
Okay, good night.
Good night, Sayadaw.